When people say Wellington's a small place, and they're right. There's good feng shui here. That's why Oscar's dad's playing his little instrument. Hey Oscar, what does your dad call the instrument? Quite a lot of people pissing there.
So that's the bucket fountain and this is Cuban Wall. Let's go and look at some other parts of Wellington.
Perfect.
So Wellington, man. Actors, you can see actors really everywhere in Wellington. There's him there, but don't bother him.
This is what I like about the structure, mate. The buckets, you can't use them, man. It's not functional. This here, everyone can use them. It's fantastic. Only in Wellington.
This is the seat of all power in Aotearoa. This is where they run our country.
Forest control.
We're testing their security. You can't have just anybody rock up here with a camera, eh?
No.
Can you feel the power coursing up through the stairs? Yeah. Just take a moment of silence. No, I couldn't. There's something in the air, eh? Yeah. There's definitely a feeling of power.
Yeah.
Like when Sam G. Wise and Frodo got to Mordor, I imagine the air would have been like this. Everyone looks at the Beehive and thinks that's where all the decisions are made, but actually everything's in here. This is Parliament building here. That's just the annex that they built as a sleep out for the Prime Minister's kids to sleep in when they came home for the weekend. That was it. So that's the sleep out, and this is Parliament. Ah, so great to be here in Wellington, and all the people that we've come down to Wellington to see, they all work here. Madam Speaker, Margaret Wilson. Madam Speaker.
Rules are rules, Valet. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
What? What now?
Out.
What, like actually leave the place? Like,
this minute.
oh yeah, the bomb.
Looking forward to her.
Yeah, she's fantastic. Do you ever feel like taking off your jandal and giving them one around the ears when they're like really bad?
No, never that. A taser gun would be much more effective.
Oh,
No! You can't taser him!
taser gun. Write that down, Valet. Taser gun.
Sonny, you should get a taser.
Sorry, get a taser. Taser. I always thought she was like one of the spunkiest people in Parliament.
Yeah, great
There
madam.
was something about her, eh?
Speaker,
just a real steely individual strength about her.
Yeah. And Rodney, looking forward to meeting
Rodney Hide, the maverick of all mavericks.
Mr. Hyde, who's bad?
Me! I'm the bad one!
He's quite an extraordinary character, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not a great dancer. The dance professionals have told me since it was the finest lift ever seen on TV.
That's worth it. That's magic.
That's what they said.
And he's not one to say something like that lightly.
Yeah.
He's not a boastful man.
Out. Jump up.
Suck it in there, innit?
Think lighter.
I don't think there's anybody like Rodney Hide in New Zealand. No.
Feather, okay, thinking feather.
Think like a feather.
Wow!
Oh, my back!
Yeah.
I went on the dancing show and dropped the girl on her head.
Oh, for goodness sake, Rodney. Everyone knows you can't dance. Why don't you stick to scuba diving?
Oh yes, I thought she did. Because she wasn't treating you right, Rodney. She wasn't treating you right. Yeah, I thought good job.
Yeah, well, he swims or something. What I'm suggesting is he would be more physically attractive under the water.
He was interviewed and he said, I spent the first 50 years of my life not doing things because I was ashamed of what people might think, and now I'm going to spend the next 50 years doing those things. So that's Rodney Hide.
Yeah. I said that, not to the listener.
Did he copy you?
Yeah.
Did he copy you?
I'll tell him that when he turns up too.
You make sure you tell him.
Yeah.
You know, when you guys get smart to each other in the debating chamber, are you angry after? Do you give the evils when you see each other in the hallway?
No, not if you got any sense. It's like rugby. When the whistle blows, you get stuck in, and when the whistle blows at the end of the game, you got to forget about it.
So everyone's mates and has a beer after in Bellamy's.
Well, no, that doesn't happen anymore, but that's what should happen.
Bravo! Hear, hear! Well said!
See, Rodney agrees.
Bravo! Well put!
And
Judith Tizard.
Yeah, Judith Tizard, the Minister for Auckland, the MP for Central Auckland.
Yeah.
I learned to smoke and drink in the subway in Glen Innes.
Pro-GI.
Yeah, she's pro-GI.
Represent.
Yeah, represent.
Yeah.
Well, Valet, of course honesty's the best policy, but you don't have to tell the whole story all at once.
And so she's going to come and represent for GI. And I've always liked her. She's always been one of my favourite people. You always run into her. She's always got a smile. And she definitely looks like she cares for where she's from, the people she represents.
Yeah, she looks like she loves her work.
Yeah.
And you got to enjoy that.
Yes, yes. And of course,
Kim Hill.
Kim Hill.
Oh, looking forward to that.
Scary Kim Hill.
Scary? You don't make me scary.
I don't think she's scary at all.
Nah, I think she's quite sexy.
Nah, I think she's got this nasty sexiness about her.
Yeah, bad.
She's quite bad, eh?
I normally would be being a nasty, scary bitch, you know.
Like you can sort of imagine her with leather.
Yeah.
Chaps and whips.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, no, maybe not.
Maybe not.
No.
What?
The wall. And,
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, Kim Hill.
Nándor?
Nah, and then of course from the Greens. And here's the funny thing. I think all the individual MPs are coming in separate, but the Greens, because they're the Greens, are coming in together.
In my house, there's a picture on the wall. Rastafari sit up on his throne.
Oh no, it wasn't Nándor. He sings cool songs. Hope that wasn't too painful.
No, I spent a bit of time agonising over it last week. What else am I going to do here? It's actually good fun.
Comedy.
Very nice, Jeanette. Very nice, very nice.
Thank you. Yes,
Jeanette.
Cool.
You guys have become a New Zealand institution.
In Auckland we did the Foreign Minister Winston Peters, who was way cool, man.
Hard out.
He was
I
the
reckon
coolest.
he's right up there with Ali G. And Bling Factor, I reckon.
What would be the one piece of advice that you would give?
Always watch your back. Remember this, that it's not your enemies that are going to be the problem, it's your friends.
It's your
I bet you back in the day he'd be the guy who turned up in the disco in the white suit.
Yeah. How do you deal with all your constituents? Because some of them, like I've only got 4: Sione, Mac, Jeff, and Valère, who's my brother.
Yeah.
But I find them quite annoying sometimes. They're quite demanding, and you know, my head's full of trying to make the world a better place. But they come to me with all these trivial things. How do you deal with that, sir?
Well, you've got to treat them all the same, and you've got to remember this. It might be trivial to you, but it's a big national issue for them.
Here's Winston Peters hanging out with us, and he also hung out with Condoleezza Rice. Like months ago. So now there's 1 degree of separation between us and Condoleezza Rice. Minister, we just thought we'd, ask you some questions.
Thanks, Prime Minister.
Have you got the pen?
Yeah.
Take notes.
I'm going to use the red
time's
one.
very special, so we can't. Sorry, Prime Minister.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm using the red one because it's really important.
that's good because red's also the colour of Labour.
Okay, ask questions.
Very good.
Time.
One of the hardest things about your job, because sometimes MPs they behave like children. And how do you deal with that? Do you ever just want to take off your jandal and like smack them around the lips sometimes?
Well, I think sarcasm's probably the best response.
What is the absolute #1 best thing about your job?
Being able to make a difference for the better for the people of Morningside.
And that's why you should go into politics, to make a difference.
Morningside forever.
Morningside forever!
Morningside for life.
Look at that proud standard fluttering in the wind. Wow, look, we've got the Governor General here. It's quite exciting. See, we've had the Queen's son, and now we've got the Queen's highest representative in the land.
And it's lovely to think that this can all happen in New Zealand, isn't it? That's the one thing about your program, how it has, against worldwide competition, it has inserted itself into a situation where it's part of the contemporary folklore of the country.
Sorry, we're quite excited.
Well, I must say it's exciting from my end as well.
Excellent.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, and Peter? Oh, Dr. Pita Sharples.
Yeah.
I've known him since I was little because he used to teach the kapa haka group at my high school.
Oh, you're excellent, sir. Yeah, no. No, bro, it's cool. It's good to be on with you. You've done well. Done really well.
Rutherford, old boy.
Yeah, I'll say.
He used to teach the kapa haka group at Rutherford.
Yeah, man.
That
And
was in the 80s
when they were champions.
Wow. Wasn't Wellington cool?
Ah, tremendous.
So Morningside, but if you flip it, Wellington.
Yeah. Wellington.